We are back here and into the fourth game now of the day in this Dutch Premier League, season number 5 of Jfsc. It is the United Gladiators up against the Avm Aryans, and the United Gladiators batting first. And straight away, Yatin is off the mark up against Akshay. We have seen quite some games here today already, and hoping for another cracker of a game here. This time played it on the offside, so both the openers off the mark now. This time hit hard down the ground, and that's racing away to the boundary, but the fielder will cut that one off. And they're coming back for the second chance of a run out. And he's gone. He's well short of his crease. What's happened out there? A lack of judgment. And they have lost their first one here, the United Gladiators. Not the kind of the start that they wanted. 2 for 1 in this first over. 3 for 1 in fact. Coming back for the second one there. So the new man is Ankit now. That one should be a wide, and it is given by the umpire. This time he wanted to charge down the track, asking for a wide to the umpire, but the umpire not interested at all on this occasion. So another dot delivery here for Akshay. And he's bowling it nicely here. No boundaries given away at all in this first one. And this time it's an inside edge. And excellent piece of keeping there. He stopped that one. And that will close out the first over for the United Gladiators. Is 4 for 1. So Anish is going to bowl now the second over. And he starts off with a wide one. And this time the wicketkeeper getting a hand to that one, which will allow them to get another single in. So 2 more runs will be added to the total. Not the best of the starts for Anish, missing his line there. This time hit hard through the offside. Once again, a bit of a hesitation. They have already conceded 1 run now. They don't want to give away another one. And that will be another wide. The second one of the over by Anish. This time on the offside. This time trying to nudge that one on the leg side. So 8 on the board now with 1 wicket lost. This time played uppishly and nice fielding once again. That's really good stuff. Saving certain 3 runs for his side. The Avm Aryans have their tails up from the word go. And Yatin this time plays it in the air. It will land safely and will run away for the boundary. So the first boundary of the innings. It was coming. This time going for the big shot towards the offside. Finding an edge. Sliced it in the end. And they get into double figures now in the second over. This time it's hit on the offside and scampering across, and they get across for a single in the end. This time hit straight to the fielder, so a dot delivery to end the over at the end of the second. Now it is 14 for 1 for the United Gladiators. So Akshay continuing here and bowls a nice one outside the off stump. Offering a lot of width but not quite able to connect that one there. This time struck the pad and appeals for a leg before wicket, but the umpire not interested. Says it's angling down the leg side. So they get across for a leg bye. This time gone through the legs, a misfield, and it will allow them to get across for another run. This time hit hard, but straight to the fielder once again. And once again a misfield. But it won't prove to be costly for even a single. They have been very sharp in the field here so far, the Avm Aryans. Once again, just like yesterday, we see a lot of dew in the outfield. This time way wide. And the first one given away by Akshay here. And once again scampering across. Once again nudges it on the leg side but straight to the fielder. So that closes out the third over with the score now at 19 for 1 for the United Gladiators. Once again hitting it hard and a good bit of work by the fielder. And this time a big swing and it's gone through. And that's raced away to the boundary. They were building a lot of pressure and all of a sudden they gave away 4 byes here. to the batting side. And the United Gladiators will take that one. "24 for 1 after 3.5 overs. This time hit hard, but once again protection out there in the deep. Just a single. Not really able to get the boundaries in. They've got the 4 byes, but they need some with the bat as well to try and get some confidence in. This time hit hard. It's high and it's gone over the fielder, and that's racing away to the boundary. An excellent shot, that one. Over the fielder inside the circle. That is exactly what they need here. They have a slow start and need to get the move on here. 29 for 1 now after 3.5. A couple of big overs in the end of the power play is what they need here. And Ankit leading the charge here now. This time he nudges it on the offside and they get across for a single that will close out the 4th. It is 30 for 1 now for the United Gladiators. So a change in the bowling, and it is the medium pacer this time. The wicketkeeper is up for him and they get across for a couple of more runs. Nishant the bowler now. Ankit into the double figures now. This time finds a single towards the mid-on. And a mistake there. Chance to come back for the second. Well, you never run off a misfield. And they did well in the end to not run for it. He's got underneath that one. But just another single. This time trying to nudge it on the leg side, but a dot delivery The first one for Nishant. This time finding the inside edge and very late to come for the second. And is that another run out? Not quite so. He's made it in the end. A bit of a hesitation between the two. Let's have a look at that one once again. It looked very close to the naked eye. And it seems like he was gone. His bat was in the air. But you can't blame the umpire. He can't do much with the naked eye. He is in, but his bat is in the air. And he survives there. .36 for 1 now, heading to the final delivery of the fifth. This time hit hard. And a bit of a misfield will allow them to get another single in. That will close out the fifth over now. At the end of the fifth, the United Gladiators are 37 for 1. So this time going for the spinners. Mohit will continue now in the sixth. And he's started off exceptionally well with the .1. Once again quicker through the air. And done well in the end by the bowler and the wicketkeeper. So back-to-back dots in this final over of the power play. This time appeals for the leg before wicket, but for nothing. So 4 consecutive dots now for Mohit. Five in a row now, very close to the outside edge and also a stumping there. This time hit through the offside but straight to the fielder. An exceptional over by Mohit coming to an end. It's a maiden over. A maiden over in a T20 game is absolutely gold. At the end of the sixth now, the United Gladiators are 37 for 1. So Mahesh continuing now. Once again a change in the bowling. After that exceptional over by Mohit, they have thought to go with the spinners. We are outside the power play overs now. The singles should be easier to come by with the field spread, but the boundaries even more tougher. This time charging down the track, but once again finding the fielder in the deep. This time a big swing towards the offside, but misses out. And a dot delivery too. This time plays it on the leg side. And they've made it quite comfortably in the end. And this time, once again, he finds the fielder out there in the deep. So another over coming to an end. This time just nudged on the leg side. We will have the score updated for you shortly. This time slightly quicker through the air, but finds the fielder there. And they get across for a single two. Mohit bowling his second over here. Once again played down the ground. So 40 for 1 now after 8.2. This time straight to the fielder. Opportunity for a run out. Both the players at the same end. Totally chaotic. And that's the second run out for the United Gladiators. And the Avm Aryans are right on the front foot here in this game. 42 for 2 after 8.4. So 48 for 1 now. Appeals. And the umpire not interested at all on that one. A leg by given. Mohit is doing an exceptional job out here. 1.5 overs, none for 4. The first one was a maiden 2. This time it's struck right in front and that's gone. And that's the end of Yatin 2. First time a bowler takes a wicket in this innings and is 49 for 3 now after 8. In huge trouble here, the United Gladiators. So 49 for 3. And Sadanand comes in now at number 5. In fact, Lokesh and Sadanand came in at number 4. Two new batters at the crease. And Mahesh starts off by giving away a single. The 50 will be up now for the United Gladiators. 50 for 3. And they need a partnership here, the United Gladiators, desperately. Can't afford to lose any more wickets here. In huge trouble already. And struggling somewhat up against the spinners. Especially Mohit. And now Mahesh wanting to join the party out there. This time the ball keeping low. A bit of a hesitation once again, but they get across in the end. This time quicker through the air. But played on the leg side and a single taken. This time hit hard down the ground. And an opportunity for a run out. He was just walking there. That could have been another man out had Mahesh collected that one. The running between the wickets just hasn't been up to the mark here for the United Gladiators. Well, it seems like Sadanand is not okay. And he seems to be walking off. Retired hurt here. Maybe he's just done something to his groin there. Walking off the pitch in discomfort. And that's not good news at all for the United Gladiators. He's still walking gingerly. They will hope he's alright. And he can come out to bat if needed so later on in the innings. Well, that was the reason he was trying to scamper across in the end. Hopefully he'll be alright soon. And the game continues as the new batter comes in. And this time just past the outside edge. Sandeep has come in now at number 5. In fact, number 6. This time it's on high in the air. And taken! That's 4 down now. Sadanand has to depart. It went a long way up in the air and high into the night sky. And he's taken it superbly well. And a wicket here for Mahesh too. It is 53 for 4 after 9. In all sorts of trouble here, the United Gladiators. And once again, we will have 2 new batters at the crease who have not faced a single delivery here. 53 for 4 after 9 and have 1 man retired hurt as well. So basically they have lost half their side here if the player who is retired hurt does not come back to play. So the new man in is Kamesh. And they need to try and rebuild here desperately, the United Gladiators. Mohit continuing and he's bowling an exceptional spell out there. 1 for 4 and it's 2.1 now. He's bowled a maiden as well in that. This time offering a lot of flight. And Sandeep will get off the mark. And this time just past the outside edge. Superbly Mohit is bowling at the moment. And this time the ball is trickling away for a boundary. And it finds the fence. Not what the batter intended. So Mohit conceding a boundary here now in his third. Once again offering a lot of flight. And Playing that one nicely back to the bowler. And once again trying to nudge that one. A bit of a hesitation. But that will close out the 10th over. Once again, a very good one for the Avm Aryans. 58 for 4 now after 10 as we head into a short drink break. So Nishant is going to continue, and it continues in similar fashion here. This time hitting it hard through the offside and a misfield. It's gone away to the boundary. Can't afford to do something like that when you're trying to build some pressure on the opposition. They're really on the front foot here and don't want to throw it away due to misfields and all. And that's a dot delivery. A good comeback by Nishant. And this time he's done him. 5 down now for the United Gladiators. Sandeep has to depart. He was in with a chance here for the big shot, but he's missed that one completely. And troubles keep on continuing here. So Ram comes in now at number 8. They have a batter injured as well. They have lost 5 wickets. In deep trouble here. This time playing it back to Nishant Ram. They would want to try and make sure that they play out the 20 overs. Just not been their day so far. This time nudges it on the leg side and he gets off the mark. Ram. No fielder out there. Opportunity to come back for the second as well, and they make it quite comfortably in the end. So another over comes to an end. 64 for 5 after 11. Once again, nicely bowled there by Mahesh. And they are putting the pressure on here now. Once again, just past the outside edge. This time played nicely on the offside. But once again, another dot delivery. This time the ball turning in. And he nudges it on the leg side. So that closes out another over. Well, not quite so. There's one more left. He's just rubbing the ball there. The ball getting wet along the carpet. A lot of you out there. And this time hit hard. Has he found the boundary? Yes, he has. Well, not quite so. He's come there like a Superman. He's done exceptionally well there. And he's certainly saved a couple of runs for his side. And that will put more pressure now on the United Gladiators. Just the 3 of the over once again at the end of the 12th. Now it is 67 for 5. So 68 for 5 now. Mohit into his final over. They have a lot of overs left here. Still 7.5 more overs left. They would want to try and play out those. They have just the 4 wickets. 5 if the retired hurt batter comes back. This time offering a lot of light and played down the ground straight to the fielder. This time played uppishly, but once again straight to the fielder. A lot of fielders inside the circle. Trying to put on more pressure on the opposition here. And this time a wide delivery down the leg side. A rare one this. Especially by Mohit. He's given away nothing absolutely to the opposition. Just 1 for 12 and 3.3. Just the one boundary in his 4 overs. 3.5 I should say. He's got 3 more left. And once again just past the outside edge. Really struggling out there the batters. Kamesh this time. 6 of 13 for him now. 6 of 12 in fact. Once again, a big swing. How close was that to the outside edge? Another dot delivery. This time hit hard down the ground. And a single taken, 71 for 5 now after 13. So Mahesh continuing here now. Starting off with the dot. And this time just outside the off stump, nudging it. Not interested in taking those singles. The quick ones, they have already given away a couple of runouts. They don't want to give another one. Once again, a swing and a miss. And this innings heading to continue to go nowhere at the moment. How close was that to the outside edge? Once again, every single delivery just shaping away outside the off stump. Kamesh continuing to survive the 7 of 18 now for him. This time hit hard on the leg side. They should come back for the second but decide against it. Well, that is what happens when you get a couple of runouts and a pegged back like this. So a rare single taken now. A delivery that is not a dot for quite a while. Right on top here, the Avm Aryans. This time very close to the outside edge. But once again, just played back. And at the end of the 14th over now, the United Gladiators are 72 for 5 in all sorts of trouble here. So Mihir comes into bowl now. Once again, just a single and appeals for a run out. The umpire not interested. Another dot delivery. This time Mihir getting a dot delivery in his first over here, opting to continue with spin, and of course why not with the way that the spin has performed so far in this innings. This time quicker through the air, and another dot delivery in. Three consecutive dots now. Not able to score any runs here at the moment. This time he's connected that one, but once again, just straight to the fielder. He's got a hand to that one. And they get across for another single. And a double taken this time on the leg side. No fielder out there behind square on the leg side. And at the end of the 15th now, the United Gladiators are 76 for 5. So Nishant continuing here into his third over now. 1 for 13 for him. This time trying to go hard. And it's gone through the fielder and that's gone away to the boundary. So a rare boundary this one in this innings. A hard shot. Putting all his power on that one. Playing it along the carpet. And getting the boundary in here. So how many more can they get here in the final 4.5 overs or so? 28 more deliveries left here in this innings. 80 for 5. Virtually, you might say they're 80 for 6 because of a batter being retired hurt. This time played down the ground for a single. So Ram into the double figures as well. 11 of 12 now for him. And Kamesh 11 of 21. They have tried to rebuild here somewhat. Trying to make something that they can bowl at here. So another boundary in this over now. That's the second one. Just that little break, maybe shifting some momentum here. Played down the leg side and the ball just running away to the boundary. So a very good over this for the United Gladiators. A rare one, 9 of it already, of the 4 deliveries. All of a sudden getting some runs in here. This time it's struck in front. Huge appeal and given. 6 down for the United Gladiators. 85 for 6 now in the 16th over. The second wicket for Nishant. And as they start to get runs, they chip in here with a wicket here, the Avm Aryans. So Deepak is the new man in, coming in here at number 9. And he plays it nicely straight away on the leg side. Once again, Nishant aiming for the pads. So a single to end the over, 10 coming off it in the end. A decent one for the United Gladiators, although they have lost a wicket. 86 for 6 now after 16. So just the 4 more overs left in the innings now. This time played on the offside through the gap. But finding the fielder. So Ram holding the key here. This time played back to the bowler. So Mihir trying to increase some pressure on the opposition. Just the two of the over once again so far. Halfway through it. This time hit down the ground. And will only get another single in. Deepak. 3 of 3 for him. Now they must start thinking how do they get those boundaries in. Just the 20 more deliveries left in the innings. 20 singles get them to 109. Not enough for them, for sure. They want to get somewhere around the 130 mark at the least from here on. Or maybe 120, 125. Ram holds the key at the moment. He's got a boundary already once. He needs to get in another. They're into the 90s now. 90 for 6 in 16.5. It has been truly exceptional year by the Avm Aryans. Once again hit hard but straight to the fielder. A bit of a hesitation but sent back. And 4 runs coming in the end of the 17th. It is 90 for 6 now. So 90 for 6 and just the 3 more overs left as the fast bowlers are back in here. Akshay continuing just past the outside edge on that occasion and also the stumps. This time it's crunched through the offside, but finds the man in the deep. A bit of a misfield, but the ball won't quite go away to the boundary. Just a single. This time charging down the track, Deepak, and getting another single in. So trying to keep the scoreboard ticking here. Nicely bowled once again. Continuing to apply the pressure on the opposition here. And this time a wide delivery down the leg side. Akshay will not be happy at all with himself there. Straight away apologizes to his teammates. They continue to try and keep things tight here. Even that one is down the leg side. Another wide delivery. So some freebies here for the United Gladiators. Not quite able to get out of this over, Akshay. He's giving away just the 4 though, even after those 2 wides. And this time an opportunity maybe at the bowler's end. But he won't throw it. Does not want to give away any overthrows at all. And just a single. Once again for Ram. And Deepak back on strike. Who is doing a decent enough job for a number 9, you must say. 4 of 5 for him. This time a wide outside the off stump, and they want to scamper across for a bye as well. That's good running. A direct hit, but he made it in the end comfortably. So a couple of more runs. 4 wides in this over now. Still just 1 more delivery left in this over. It's been a long one. He's bowled 8 deliveries, only 5 of them legitimate. Can he close it out here finally? Yes, he does. And once again, it's straight to the fielder. And there was another opportunity once again. And they got across in the end. They took that single at the end of the 18th now. It is 98 for 6. So just the 2 more overs left now in the innings. 98 for 6. And Ram will be on strike now, up against Nishant. 2 for 23 in his 3. It has been a really good effort here out there by the Avm Aryans. A top performance so far. This time hit hard by Ram, but straight to the fielder. And they get across for another single. Just one short of 100 now, the United Gladiators. And Deepak on strike. This time a big swing, and he's gone through him. That's the 7th wicket down for the United Gladiators, and the 3rd one for Nishant. And the United Gladiators are now 99 for 7. Just not able to get out of this one. And right on top here, the Avm Aryans. So the new man in is SK. It's struck in front, appeals for a leg before, and he's gone. 8 down, 99 for 8. And that's the 4th wicket for Nishant, and he will be on a hat-trick now. So Alok comes in now at number 11. Hat-trick ball up for Nishant. 99 for 8. He's got 4 for. Can he get one more here and complete his hat-trick here? In the Dutch Premier League, season number 5. Here we go, hat-trick ball. And he's defended it really well there, Alok. The field was also up. He won't quite get the hat-trick then, Nishant. But he will be mightily pleased with the performance that he's put up today. 4 for 24 now in his 3.4 and just past the outside edge this time. Just one more delivery left now for him. And once again, nicely defended. So just the one run in the 19th over. At the end of the 19th now, the United Gladiators are at 99 for 8. So Mihir is going to bowl this final over. 2 overs, none for 8. And he's up against Ram. So what does Ram do here now? He's been at the crease for quite a while now. 17 of 21 for him. He's hit 1-4 in his 17. Does he go for the boundaries or does he refuse the singles as well? Up along with Alok here, who has come in at number 11. This is virtually the final wicket because they have a batter injured. He's found the inside edge. They're getting across for a single. There is a fielder out there and the 100 is up as well now for the United Gladiators. 100 for 8 in this 20th over. And he wanted to come back for the second. Not quite so. So it's Alok once again on strike. 3 deliveries for nothing. He's played that one in the air. Opportunity for a catch and he's dropped it. And they're scampering across and a fumble once again by the fielder. They will make it in the end. So that won't quite be the end of the innings too either. Still 4 more deliveries left. And Mihir will not be happy at all with that one. He wanted a wicket. He wanted to get his name up against in the wickets column. Not quite so on that occasion. He's up against Ram once again. This time once again finding the inside edge. Once again there is no one out there on the leg side behind square. And they get across for an easy double. Well, that is the area which Ram can really aim at and get those doubles in here. 103 for 8. Well, the Avm Aryans have been right on top of the game today. It's been so far so good for them. Can Ram get in a couple of boundaries here and then they take a couple of early wickets? The United Gladiators. It's been a difficult outing for them here so far. Just the 3 more deliveries left in the innings. He's gone for the big one. He's hit that one long. And that's gone way back. It's the first 6 of the innings in this final over. And finally some runs for the United Gladiators. He took it as a low full toss. Coming down the track. And superbly hit in the end. And 109 now the score. 2 more deliveries left. Can he get a couple more? It has been a real struggle out there for them. And Ram on 26 of 24 now. So here comes Mihir once again. Once again, Ram charging down the track. He's played that one on the leg side in the gap and that's gone away to the boundary too. Now then, a few more runs. 113 heading into the final delivery. 1 more 6 will give them a target of 120. Can he get 1 more here, Ram? Can he connect another one? He's moved on to 30 of just 25. And the best part about the United Gladiators here is that they have played out their 20 overs. Some fight back at least for the United Gladiators here. He's gone for it again. And he's connected it sweetly. And he's got 16 in the last 3 here. He ends the innings with a maximum. And he has given his side a chance here now. 120 will be the target. Maybe the captain will be thinking that the final over should have been given once again to Akshay and not Mihir. But that is what has happened here. 119 for 8 now. At the end of the innings, the target will be 120 and we will be back shortly on the other side for the chase. So we are back here for the chase. The target then 120 in the 20 overs, and they start off with a leg by. Nice little delivery first up by Alok. So the final over, 19 runs is what they got, helping them to a score of 119, and something to bowl at for the bowlers. If they get a couple of early wickets here, they can give themselves a chance here. But it's not going to be easy trying to defend this low total. Hitesh on strike now for the first time. It will be interesting to see how do the Avm Aryans also think about chasing this down. Do they want to get these runs quickly and improve the net run rate as well heftily? But it's not a wicket where you can get runs quickly that easily either. This time outside the off stump there. Going for the big shot, Hitesh. So maybe the message is clear. Try to go for the big shots in the power play. Just two fielders outside allowed outside the inner ring. This time again he's just moved away from the crease, swiveling across. And another dot delivery for Alok. Once again he's moved across, but this time it will be a wide just outside the tram line. This time he's connected that one, and it will race away to the boundary, will it? Yes. It's gone past the fielder, a misfield, and you just can't really afford that when you're trying to defend a score like 119. Going right through the fielder there. So the first boundary of the innings. And it seems like it had to come off the bat of Hitesh. He was swinging at everything at the moment, swiveling across the crease. And this time down the leg side and played down the ground. It's gone past the fielder at mid-off. And that's raced away to the boundary. So back-to-back boundaries here for Hitesh. And just the kind of start that they wanted. Trying to make the best use of the power play overs here. And this time just past the outside edge, so that will close out the first over. It is 10 without a wicket for the Avm Aryans. So Ritesh is going to bowl the second over, and he starts off with one outside the off stump. Mihir, who conceded those 19 runs in the final over, has come in to open the innings here, and he would want to try and get those runs back here as quickly as possible. This time bowled onto the body and off the pad, and just a single. Hitesh once again going for the big one down the ground, but can only play it back to the bowler this time. The umpire had a thought about that one and gave that as a wide in the end. This time he's connected that one. He's hit that one sweetly, but once again just finds the fielder. So not quite really able to find the boundaries in this over. Just the two in the first one. And this time he connects that one. And he's connected that one ever so well. It's one bounce into the fence. And the intention is clear here at the moment. They want to get these runs down quickly. And Ritesh, who started off well, has now started to leak runs as well. 7 of the over. One more to come. And this time bowling it outside the off stump and just inside the tram line. And that'll close out the second over with the score now at 17 without a wicket. So they have opted to go with spin now in this third over. Whipping continuing and trying to replicate what the Avm Aryans did to them. The spinners did an exceptional job in the first innings. This time charging down the track, Hitesh finds the inside edge. They're scampering across for a single and they make it in the end. It was a very risky run out there. As you can see, a lot of dew on the ground, and therefore the bowlers once again continuing to just keep on trying to dry the ball with the towel there. And this time very close to going through the batter. So the equation 102 from 105 with all 10 wickets intact. It should be the game of the batting sides from here on. It's in the air and just over the fielder inside the circle. And they're coming back for the second as well. And they make it in the end quite comfortably. So now they need exactly 100 more to win. And they can really make some light work of this chase if they get some runs quickly here inside this power play. Very difficult for the spinners to grip the ball in such conditions. A lot of moisture off the surface. This time he's connected that one sweetly. But once again he finds the fielder. The longer fielder came across to stop that one. How unfortunate is that for Mihir not to get a boundary on that occasion. This is a decent little start though. 21 without a wicket in the third. 99 more required. Less than 100 now. And this time very close to the stumps. And it's gone through and it's gone through everyone. That's gone away to the boundary, would you believe it? 25 for no loss after 3 now. So a change in the bowling and he starts off with a wide one. This time nudged on the leg side. So a couple of more runs added to the total. And this time a low full toss. Coming over the wicket now. The off spinner. And this time he's hit that one hard through the offside. And it's beaten the fielder. A lot of revelations and a spin on the ball. Will take it away from the fielder. And another boundary here for Hitesh. And this partnership is looking really good now. 37 without a wicket. And this time just outside the off stump. Missing out on that occasion. And this time it's a wayward one. A wide. This time hit in the air again. But once again straight to the fielder out there. And a single taken off the final delivery of the over at the end of the fourth now. It is 39 without a wicket for the Avm Aryans. So whipping continuing and it's whipped away straight away. Past the fielder at short third. Another boundary here. making the best use of the power play. This time hit hard once again, but finding the fielder. So 76 more required now of 94 deliveries. They can get these runs quickly here and improve the net run rate heftily, to be fair, for the Avm Aryans. And the United Gladiators, well, they need not just a couple of wickets, they need a plenty more than a couple to try and get back into this game. Well, they cannot restrict them, but they can try and take those wickets. They will have to take all the 10 wickets if they want to give themselves any chance to win this game. That's a wayward one once again down the leg side. A couple of wides more. And the task just keeps on getting easier and easier here for the Avm Aryans. And Vipin continuing to rub the ball to try and get that grip. That's exactly what happened in the previous delivery. The ball just slipping from his hand. And this time couldn't quite connect that one. And once again, just past that outside the off stump. He's hit this one hard and he's found the boundary. That will bring the 50 up now for the Avm Aryans. 50 without a wicket in this 5th over. There's not much the United Gladiators can do here. An excellent partnership, this 50 of just 29. And the messages from the dugouts is clear, asking them to hurry up even more to try and get these runs as quickly as possible. He's gone for it again, and once again he's found the boundary. This is really good from Hitesh. He's moved on to 32 of just 20 now, and looking in really good touch out there. At the end of the 5th now, it is 54 without a wicket for the Avm Aryans. So just 66 more required, and Deepak will continue now in this final over of the power play. This time hit hard, but finds the fielder out there in the deep. This time played on the offside, but straight to the fielder. This time a swing and a miss. Not quite able to middle it. So just the one run of the over of Deepak. He's bowling an exceptional one here. He's charged down the track this time, played on the leg side. Opportunity for a run out maybe, not quite so in the end. So another single added to the tally. So just the two of the over so far. Deepak trying to rearrange his field there. 64 more required. It's hit hard this time. Chance for a catch. And has he taken it? Well, not quite so. He's missed it completely. And they scamper across for a single as well. Hope he's all right. So that'll close out the over. Just the three of it. At the end of the sixth now it is 57 without a wicket. So Andy continuing here and starting off with a wide. And this time trying to nudge that one away on the leg side. And they scamper across. This time offering a lot of flight, and he's got underneath the ball. But once again, not quite able to find the distance. Takes another single in. Now they have scored exactly half of what is required. And with all 10 wickets intact, there seems to be no way back here for the United Gladiators. This time played in the air, but finds the fielder once again. This time he's connected it sweetly. He's got the height and he's got the distance as well. That's the first 6 of the innings. And really trying to get these runs down quickly here now. A powerful hit down the ground. This time played on the leg side. And once again, another single in. This time hit hard and has passed the fielder. It's hit him and he couldn't quite stop that one. So 69 without a wicket after 7. Only 51 more required in the final 13. So now they need exactly 50 more to win from here on. Once again hit hard. But once again he will find the fielder. And this time a big swing and a miss. Once again hit hard through the offside. Not quite able to find the boundaries in this over. And overthrows this time. Deepak not quite able to collect that one. So 47 required of 74. And with all 10 wickets intact, they would love to get this one over with all wickets intact. This time cut through the offside, but there is a sweeper out there. This time playing on the leg side and gone. And finally they held on to one. It's Andy with the catch there and Deepak with the breakthrough. And finally this partnership is broken. 74 for 1 now in this 8th over. Only 46 more required, but some consolation here. And a brilliant innings by Hitesh coming to an end. 42 of just 28. He's made it really easy out there for his side now for the Avm Aryans. 74 for 1 after 8. So Tushar is the new man in, coming in here at number 3 with his side. Virtually have already won the game here. You must say 46 more required. They have the best part of 12 overs to do that. 9 wickets in hand. A total one-sided affair this one. And straight away going for the big swing towards the leg side Mihir after losing that wicket here. Well, a tight over and a wicket. They need a plenty more here. And they can't afford to do something like that. It's missed the wicket keeper and it's gone away to the boundary. 5 wides. Once again, we see that in the Dats Premier League. Season number 5. And total freebies once again. This is a part of the game that the bowlers can really afford to not give away. Just slipping those runs away here. Especially when you just have 46 more to defend. Can't afford 5 wides. And the Avm Aryans will take that gladly at the moment. Exactly 40 more required now. Once again, Mihir going for the big swing. And once again, the ball is just racing away and it will reach the boundary. Another time, another 5 wides. He's given away 10 runs. 10 freebies to the opposition. An apologetic hand. But it's totally criminal at this stage as well. Well, you want to try and make your opposition work for those runs. Not leak like that. And the runs keep on coming even after losing those wickets. This time trying to nudge it on the leg side. This time hit hard through the leg side and he finds the boundary, Mihir. A superb strike. And the ball just racing away to the boundary. Once again, gone for the big one. This is really impressive by Mihir. That's gone all the way. What an expensive over this is turning out to be. And he's chasing it down quickly here now for his side. He gave away 16 of the last 3 deliveries of the innings. And now getting some runs back in this over. 20 of the over already. Once again hit hard down the ground, but this time he will find the fielder. The Avm Aryans have been at top of the game right from the word go here. And for the first time, we are going to see Tushar on strike in this game. Just 25 more required. This time a swing and a miss by Tushar. Nicely collected by the wicket keeper. So that closes out another over at the end of the 9th now. It is 95 for 1, requiring only 25 more to win in the back 11. So Deepak is going to continue now. 23 more required of 66. 9 wickets intact. And Mihir continuing to play the shots. Wanting to go it through the offside on that occasion. This time hit hard through the leg side. And a nice bit of fielding too. Once again, a flighted one by Deepak. Played through the offside. The ball won't quite reach the boundary once again. And they come back for the second two. Mihir moves on to 34 of just 27. And now only 21 more required. This time hit hard through the offside. And good bit of fielding there in the end. And that will bring the 100 up now for the Avm Aryans. 100 for 1 in this 10th over. Just 20 more needed with a little over 10 overs left. This time nudging it on the leg side. And brings Mihir back on strike. So just 19 more needed. And Deepak has been the pick of the bowler so far here for the United Gladiators. He's bowled really well. 1 for 14 and it's 2.5. Can he chip in with another here? Coming over the wicket now up against the left-hander, trying to do something different. And once again it is hit hard, but straight to the fielder. So 7 coming off the 10th one. At the end of the 10th now it is 102 for 1. Requiring 18 more in the back 10. Well, we head into a short drink break as well. 18 more required of 10. And we should be back shortly here. So we are back here. Just 18 more required at 1.8 runs and over. 9 wickets still intact. Only a miracle can save the Gladiators from here on. And Mihir will be on strike for the first delivery of the next over. And he must be thinking 3 hits. He would want to get it done quickly here. So Andy continuing, and he starts off with a slower one, and they are getting across for a couple of runs, and they make it quite comfortably in the end. And more overthrows opportunities given as a wide in the end. So 3 wides added to the total. Just 15 more required now at 1.5 runs and over. This has been an excellent display by the Avm Aryans. Not for a split second have they allowed the Gladiators to dominate this game. Other than the final over that they were batting at, they were 100 for 9, and then the catch drop of the second delivery of the final over, and then came Ram, who hit 16 runs of just 3 deliveries, a couple of sixes and a 4, which helped them give some momentum. But once they have been out here, it has been a total one-way traffic once again, and a wide delivery again. So he's given away 4 wides. They're doing it in wides only here, the Avm Aryans. It's just not been the day, the Gladiators, the United Gladiators. Just 14 more required now at 1.4 and over. Once again, a looped up delivery, a flighted one, and he's really hit that one hard, Mihir, and that's gone all the way. He brings it down to just 8 more required. A super strike through the leg side, that one. Not easy to generate that kind of power when the bowler is just looping the ball up and giving hardly any pace. In fact, that's a 4 and not a 6. So 10 more required. And Mihir is on 40 now. He's deserved a half century. If he can get those 10 final runs, he can get his half century as well here. It seems like Andy is trying something different every now and then on every single delivery. He knows that the remainder of the game is a mere formality, so he might as well try and do something new and prepare some tricks for the next game. Now he's coming around the wicket. So he's bowled 3 deliveries. All 3 of them have been very different. And now changing the angle too, up against Mihir. And it's hit hard on the offside, but finds the fielder. So just a single on this occasion. Now they need just 9 more to win. As the score moves on to Nelson now. 111 for 1. And this time appeals, but the umpire not interested at all. So Tushar at the moment 2 of 4. This time he's played that one in the air. But there is protection out there. Just walking through for the single, these two. Well, the United Gladiators have given up completely here. This time the umpire trying to try the ball for the bowler as well. Once again, another flighted delivery. But this time, nothing doing for Mihir. Not easy to hit a 6 of a delivery like this. You need to generate a lot of power and timing. And also the connection. This time hitting it through the offside. But once again, the fielder will get across. So that will close out the over of Andy at the end of the 11th now. It is 113 for 1 for the Avm Aryans, requiring only 7 more to win in the final 9 overs. So whip in continuing, and he's been whipped away straight away by Mihir. He's been hit for a 4, now just 3 more needed, and Mihir moves on to 46 as well. Just a hit away from the half century and the victory for here for his side. Whip in, none for 23 in his 2.1. Deepak has been the pick of the bowlers today, but nothing doing for him. This time a wide. And the ball is just racing away. Will that reach the boundary? Mihir not interested in running in that one because he wants to get his half century. And it is given just as a single wide. They could have scampered across for a double. But Mihir not impressed at all with what the United Gladiators are doing here right now. Just 2 more needed. They could have scampered across. They wanted them to scamper across. They wanted them to finish the game off. And this time a big swing, missing out. So Mihir continuing to look for that big shot to get his half century. That's one gone high in the air. The ball is trickling away. And it won't find the boundary once again. And Mihir not interested in running the second one. They have taken just the single. And they still need 1 more run to win this game here now. And Tushar will be on strike to score the winning run here. So Vipin coming around the wicket now to Tushar. And Tushar has nudged that one on the leg side. And that will be the victory. for the AVM Aryans, winning this game by 9 wickets. And a little more than 8 was 50 deliveries to spare. An outstanding victory this for the AVM Aryans. A totally one-sided affair, and they have been on the front foot right from the word go. And that was it from all the games here at the Fatima Cricket Ground in the Jfsc Dats Premier League season number 5. We will be back tomorrow for a few more games. Until then, goodbye.